Hi everyone, welcome back to our second session, and for today's lesson, our second session is Blueprint 2, Unit 5, A New Place, to page 38, workbook everyone. So take out your workbook and let's answer this lesson. Now for our lesson is lesson 3, how far? Now open your book to page 38. We have 4 parts in here that we are going to talk about. The first part or part 1 is fill in the blanks with the correct words from the box. So these are the words inside the box. Number 2 or part 2, match the questions and answers. Number 3, choose the correct answer. For number 3 or part 3, you are going back to part 2 to get the answer for part 3. And for our part 4, this will be your exercise for today. Now everyone, are you ready to answer all together? Great. So prepare yourself everyone, and we will start in a few minutes. Okay everyone, so for part 1, fill in the blanks with the correct words from the box. So as you can see, here are the words inside the box. We have very, far, most, tiring, closer, interesting, and hard. So are you ready everyone? Listen carefully and write down the correct word for the part 1. Number 1. How far is the campus from your apartment? It's 10 minutes on foot. It's much closer than your house. Number 2. So, how good is this new movie? Not at all, in my opinion. I think it's very boring. Number 3. How is your new physics course? I love it. It's really interesting. Number 4. How hard are these exercise classes? For me, they are the most tiring classes ever, but you might enjoy them. So everyone, if you listen carefully, you got the correct answers already. Now moving on to our part 2, Diane is asking Katie about her life in Japan. Now what we are going to do, we have questions and we have an answers. What we are going to do is match the questions to the answers, or match the questions and the answers. Number 1, how expensive is your apartment in Tokyo? My Canadian apartment is a lot cheaper. Number 2, do you enjoy teaching English? My job is the best. It's really fun. Number 3, how long is the flight from Toronto? It takes 12 hours. It's long and boring. Number 4, how do you like Japanese food? I think it's the most delicious food in the world. Number 5, how often do you take the subway? I'm on it every day. It's clean and fast. And there's a station 3 blocks away. And number 6, how difficult is it to learn Japanese? It's so difficult. It's so difficult for me, but I enjoy the challenge. So everyone, if you listen carefully, you got the correct answers already for our part 2. Now let's move on to our part 3. Look back at the exercise 2, which is part 2. Now choose the correct answers. Number 1, Katie is enjoying her time in Tokyo. Number 2, Katie is in Japan to work in a school. 3. Diane probably lives in Canada. So everyone, did you get the correct answers already for part 3? Great job. You're a good listener. Now, for our exercise, you need to answer the questions with that is true for you. So in part 4, everyone, this is a question that information about you. So the questions are, number 1, how far is your school from your home? Number 2, how do you get from school to home? Number 3, how large is your house, apartment, or dorm room? Number 4, how beautiful is your hometown or city? And number 5, how important are healthy food and exercise for you? So for this exercise, everyone, or classwork for our lesson for today, do not forget to answer and send your answers to your teacher's personal telegram, and also your homework as well. So this is the end of our lesson, everyone, for Writing Bright 1 and also for our Blueprint 2 that we answer workbook. Do not forget, everyone, to do all your tasks that teachers or your teacher give it to you. So I'll see you again next time, everyone, and keep safe. Goodbye.